Hey, Bodacious Beast, welcome back to my channel. My name is Scottyallenday. I talk about the past, present, future, and unknown. Today we're talking, well, I'm on my big old charter bus right here. I just finished having my lunch. So we're talking a little bit about starting a small business. Starting a small business is, I got it itch today. Starting a small business is rather easy. I mean, you can start a small business just as simple as walking someone's dog or mowing somebody's lawn. But how do you know if your small business is enough to, well, survive? Is it enough to where the only word that I can eliminate out of my vocabulary is the letters BOSS. I don't ever have to worry about talking to a BOSS ever again. But how do I get to that point where I don't have to talk about a BOSS or a supervisor or a manager? Where I make my own rules. But how do I know I'm ready for that? Well, the thing is, start your business, build it in your spare time. It's kind of like what I'm trying to do right now. Because there's other things that I would like to do, but I can't do it because I don't have the space and I don't have time and I don't have the money. I'm too busy trying to survive. Just like a lot of other people. I mean, I have debts. I have to make sure everything is taken care of. Gotta make sure there's food on the table. And you know what? It's hard when you're doing it by yourself. And I sympathize with everybody else that's trying to start a business. But during the shutdowns of 2020 and 2021, a lot of people had the assistance with unemployment and the stimulus checks, and a lot of people actually got to start their own businesses because they didn't have to worry about it. Now, we're getting back into the cycle again where people now have to start worrying about it again. They still don't know what they're going to be doing with student loans. They still don't know what they're going to be doing about people that couldn't pay the rent, that are constantly going in and out of court because they just refuse to do the paperwork. So, how do you know when it's time to take the scissors and cut the paycheck in half? I mean, what I mean by cutting the paycheck in half is not cutting the paycheck of what you earn at home in half. Cutting the paycheck from what your boss is normally paying. So here's the big picture. Here's the strong margin. So if you can live comfortably now, and let's say you're making $17. Let's say, for example, you're making $20 an hour. So $20 an hour at a 40-hour work week, that's $80. That's $800. And at 52 weeks out of the year, that's $41,600. That is your gross income, and then you got to take about 20% back out of that. 20% back out of that would probably be, I'd say about 41. That would be 10%, about $820. I mean, $8,200 gets taken out and give it to Uncle Sam. So, and that leaves you with about $32,000. $32,000 divided by 12 months, roughly about $1,400 a paycheck, give or take. I'm not 100% accurate, but I just estimated it's about $1,400 about every month. It's really not that much, but it's enough for most people to be able to survive. So if you're thinking about that $1,400 a month take home, $700, let's round it up to $1,000. Okay, $1,000, that's $52,000 a year. If you could get to $1,000, I put $300 into your savings account to pay Uncle Sam at the end of the year, to pay your taxes at the end of the year. $300. You have $1,000 left. So $1,000, that's $4,000 a month. That's what the average city bus driver would probably make. Average. They make more now. I'm not going to get into that. So, you got $1,000 take home. Woohoo! I should be able to cut that paycheck. Whoa, 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 wait a minute. You got to factor in one more key item. Your one more key item would be your health care. Your health care is probably going to run you an extra $1,000 a month. Possibly per person. I haven't done the math on that, but you need to factor that in too. So, let's say for you and your family, for your health care, it's probably going to run you about $1,400 a month. $1,400 a month, that's $700. You only got $300 to pay your rent. No, I said $1,000 a week, so $1,400 a month. That's one full paycheck. So that's about $2,600. Average rent is about $1,400. So you'll have about $1,200 left. It works. So that $1,000 a week could work. Personally, I would bump it up to whatever I would pay for health care. I would make that my weekly goal. So if I'm going to pay $1,400 in health care, I'm going to make that every single solitary week. Why? That would actually tell me that I have enough security to make my bills, live a comfortable life, and I don't have to worry about a boss anymore. So $1,400 a week at 52, that would be about $56,000 a year. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments. I'll do the math later. I'll probably prove myself wrong. So that's about $50,000 to $60,000 a year. The average person can actually live a comfortable life with a family of 4. You could always push it even higher. But just make sure that you have that extra thing factored in with your health care. Because if you don't, and somebody has to go to the hospital, guess what? Your business is going to fail. It's going to fold because you need to make those bills. Another thing that you can also think about if you have a small business. This is a hack that a lot of people like to use. This is a lot of what I've noticed from several friends of mine that started their own business. I have a friend of mine that owns his own pressure washing business. He works 3 days out of the week. He takes home about $2,000 during that period of time. Out of those 3 days a week, he goes over and he pumps gas for 4 hours. And then he does a full 8-hour shift. And yeah, that's 24 hours. That's part-time. The place where he's working at the gas station offers him his medical, dental, and vision, working part-time. So therefore, he gets a cut taken out of his medical, and then he has his pressure washing business on the side. But his pressure washing business is his primary income. And he does the gas station just to be able to go out and socialize, talk to people. He runs into customers all the time. You know what? That works. It's just the same thing as if you had a laundry service. It's just the same thing if you had a small digital pastry business that's ran out of your garage. Or ran out of the spare bedroom in your house. It works. Just make sure you have enough extra to make that little extra nest egg work. Now, I'm not really talking about going and driving Uber because, well, you don't really get insurance for Uber. But what do you guys think? Do you think it'll be possible that anybody that puts their mind to it, anybody that has some kind of a gimmick, anybody that has some kind of product, can actually start a small business with a goal of anywhere between $60,000 to $100,000 a year and never have to work for another boss again? Oh yeah, one more little item if you're going to go into business for yourself before I wrap this up. Make sure you go into a Roth IRA. I'm not any kind of an investor, but I know for a fact if you invest into a Roth IRA, you pay the taxes now. When you go to take it out, you don't pay any taxes taking it back out. Or get some kind of retirement plan. The only other thing that you're kind of missing when you're in your own business is you don't have a retirement plan for when you want to say, I'm done working. But who knows? You may never stop working. Who knows? You may have a business that you only do 3 days a week. You get up in the morning, 2 hours, you're probably shipping stuff, and then you're done for the rest of the day. You can go and do your hot yoga and go swimming for the rest of the afternoon. Who knows? So what do you guys think? Drop a comment in the comment section below. Like, subscribe. Tell all your friends and family about me. Hit that notification bell. I think I'm getting a little bit better doing my videos. Until next time, keep on rocking.